This is culturally inappropriate.
The end of an era in Baltimore today. Ironically, Raj and everybody watching on January 6th, 5 years of the Capitol attack in DC. Talk about irony and numerology if you're into that type of thing. I just saw that. The Baltimore Ravens finished the season 8-9, missed the playoffs for only the third time in the Harbaugh era, but they decided, like many of you have requested for multiple years, like this man next to me, like many of you have called for year after year in major disappointment and major moments, the Baltimore Ravens have indeed parted ways. They fired. They have agreed to mutually part ways with head coach John Harbaugh after 18 seasons. Make sure if you guys are in the chat, hit the subscribe button. Vote on the poll. We got candidates up. Who do you want to see as the next guy? Because I said in our group chat, the next move is their best move. They need to be playing chess, not checkers. Who will they get? We got 4 great candidates up there. I'd be happy with either one. But let us know. Hit the comment section if you're watching on X. Come on over to YouTube. Hit the thumbs up. Best way to support what we do. Let's get this out to the algorithm and let's let the Raven flock know what's up. The social media producer's here. He's excited. He's been calling for this day for at least the last 4 or 5 years. Big Raj, how you feeling, my brother? Let's get straight to business.
Straight to business. You know what, man? It is a tremendous day today because this organization needed change. You know what? Let me just do this real quick. You know, hats off to John Harbaugh. Okay, 18 years as the Baltimore Ravens head coach. He gave us a lot of stability. You know what I'm saying? He was gracious on his way out. 193 wins, a Super Bowl championship, about what, 5 AFC championship game or 4 AFC championship game appearances. I mean, hats off to him. He's gonna be a Hall of Fame coach. I'm pretty sure somebody else is going to give him an opportunity, and he's going to be coaching somewhere else. But hats off to him, and I wish him well on his endeavors. So I'm not going to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to act all crazy and everything. But hats off to him. But this day needed to happen for this organization. And this past season, man, it just told you what needed to happen. It really did. He got in his own way. He became very arrogant, like Brian Billick did in his last days as the Baltimore Ravens head coach. And he just started doing things the wrong way. And once you start doing things like that and you don't listen to other people, and when the fan base is pretty much telling you, hey, bro, I think you need to do this. Maybe try this person. Maybe try to go and get this person. And you don't do it. You don't listen. You say, what was the quote that he said, Byron? What were we?
We're fine. I like our guys. I'm not going to make any changes.
No, that was a specific quote, though. We were behind the bar or something like that.
The people at the end of the bar.
Yes, the people at the end. We were the people at the end of the bar.
Yes.
For all these years, we were the people at the end of the bar. And you know what? The people at the end of the bar got you fired because you wanted to be goofy in your last year as head coach. So, like I said before, I'm not here to slander him. I'm not here to, do all this. Oh, we ain't doing all that here.
I agree.
I'm going to give you your props. I'm going to give you your flowers. I'm going to wish you well on your endeavors. But change needed to happen. And Lamar Jackson was done with you. Most of the team was done with you. And the fans were definitely done with you. So Steve Bisciotti just said, you know what, bruh? We wish you well. We love you. But you got to go because we're trying to win championships. And what you're doing here is you're not helping the situation with your negativity, your goofiness, you arguing with Todd Monken, the inaccountability of your defensive coordinator, Zach Orr. That's just not going to get it done. So he had to go, man. It was time.
Real quick, Raj. 18 seasons, second longest tenure coach, obviously, to Mike Tomlin, who we just lost to. 180-13, 13-11 in the postseason. Super Bowl champion. I think 8 road wins in the playoffs. Just think about him as a the totality. We remember him coming in with Joe Flacco, was an unknown special teams coordinator with Andy Reid, which this situation kind of reminds me of a little bit how they did business in Philly. Uh, Harbaugh has been here most of my fandom.
Yeah, he's been here since I was really, really young. So, um, yeah, he's done a lot for this city, for this organization. He's brought stability. You know what I'm saying? He's brought back hard nosed football at times when he first came here because we were in shambles when Brian Billick left. The offense was on one end, the defense was on another end. There was no accountability. There was a bunch of goofiness going around, and then Steve Bisciotti fires him in 2007. Oh no, in 2008 he fires him, brings in John Harbaugh, and the rest is history. We were playing good football. The offense and defense is getting along. They fight hard. They're his mighty men. They fight hard for him. All that type of stuff. Play like a Raven. And like I said before, like he's a Hall of Fame coach to me. You know what I'm saying? He's going to go down in the Hall of Fame. He was good for this organization for as long as they needed him to be. But like all things, bro, things come to an end, and you can't have Lamar, one of your best quarterbacks that this franchise has ever had, and only win 3 playoff games with him. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. You can't do that. So, um, Philadelphia did it. You know what I'm saying? When they let go of Andy Reid, a lot of other teams have done it to greener pastures, and they got their championships. Andy Reid had a whole nother successful career with the Kansas City Chiefs. So John will find that next opportunity somewhere else in a league. Hopefully he chooses wisely. He has plenty of opportunities, like everybody said. All of his buddies in the media, they love him. They're like, "Oh my God, John! He'll have a coach tomorrow. He'll have a job tomorrow." Oh, okay, well, go get a job tomorrow, but take your time. Don't go over there choosing a situation you want to be in. But he'll find a job. He'll be fine. All those coaching jobs you see on the screen, Giants, Titans.
Only one he should go to is the Giants if he's going to go to any of these, because Ravens had Lamar, Giants have Jackson Dart, Titans got Cam Ward, but they suck. Cardinals don't have anybody. I've been wrong on them. The Falcons going Falcon. They don't really have a quarterback either now. The Browns he ain't going to the Browns. And the Raiders, I don't think Tom Brady's going to hire him either. And GM open this real quick, Dolphins and the Falcons. Interestingly enough, Mike McDaniel is going to be staying in Miami, it looks like, also, which is goofy in itself, along with Zach Taylor in Cincinnati still. It's a lot of goofiness, like some people that should have been fired weren't fired, but keeping their job. But it's a lot of that going on. How you feel about this list and maybe who goes where? Because there isn't that hot candidate, but there are some young guys that have not coached before. Are the Ravens going to maybe go down that route, you think?
I'm not sure bro, to be honest with you, I have not seen this situation honestly ever, because when they fired Brian Billick and they hired John, I didn't know nothing about John Harbaugh when they hired him. I was like, who is this guy? Who is this dude? Oh, he's a special teams coordinator from Philly.
Go Google it.
Plus, the internet wasn't interneting in 2008 like it
Go
was.
Google it.
Yeah, thank you, JD. But yeah, I didn't know anything about it. So going into this right now, I mean, we have candidates that clearly we probably going to take a look at. The Brian Flores's of the world, who's the defensive coordinator for the Vikings. Kingsbury, not Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury. Oh, Clint Kubiak.
No, I don't want him.
Clint Kubiak.
Clint Kubiak. Yes, for Seattle, definitely, because
Joe Brady in Buffalo. I love me some Josh Allen.
Yeah. I don't care for Joe Brady, but I mean, hey, he is a candidate.
If they go on the run, man, remember Joe Brady.
We'll see. He's a candidate.
Jesse Mentor with the Rams.
Mentor's a candidate.
The Chargers.
Rams. He's a candidate, but you have all these people, right? You have all these people that are candidates. But what you need to do is you need to sit down with Lamar. You need to ask Lamar, what do you want? First, get this contract extension done, and then ask Lamar, what do you want? Who would you like to play for? They need to bring him in ASAP. If he's not already in now, he need to bring him in right now. Steve Bashai need to sit him down. Maybe I guess EDC is still gonna have a job. I don't know yet.
Well, I guess they got a plan, Raj, because you don't fire Harbaugh unless you got a plan, right? I think
no,
EDC's saying.
no, you don't have no plan. This is all new. This is all today. This is all brand new.
So you think they just woke up this morning and was like, all right, we heard the backlash. We heard the backlash from everybody because we didn't do it yesterday, and we got to do it, or we're going to lose a lot of money.
No, rumor is I think Steve been meeting with Harbaugh all day. I think he wanted to actually keep him, but the thing is, I think Harbaugh actually did want to get rid of Todd Monken, and I don't think Steve
keep Zach Orr. Keep Zach Orr.
No, I think he wanted to keep Zach Orr too. And
well, they're saying Todd Monken is interviewing for the Browns job.
Yeah, he's interviewing for the Browns job, but I don't know if he's going to actually take it or if they're going to hire him or what. But there was a rift somewhere in that meeting today. Okay, that was a rift that made Steve just say, you know what, you got to go, because I think it actually did come down to Lamar or him. That's what I think it came down to, and I think the rumors were correct as far as that. Now the sleeping in meetings and all that other goofiness, I don't believe any of that crap. But as far as Lamar wanting John gone, I think
it was smoke to that fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Where there's smoke, there's fire, man. And he said it. Lamar even said it in the press conference. I'm not. Are you worried about John's job status?
It was not a glowing endorsement.
No, it wasn't an endorsement at all. He completely dismissed the question. And even Derrick Henry did the same thing. He was like, "I love everybody, but that's above my pay grade." So, like I'm saying, this is a really, really new situation for the Ravens. I hope they delicately take it seriously. This is probably the most coveted job in all of the NFL right now, because you have one of the best quarterbacks in all the NFL, and you're not that far away from contending to be a championship team again.
Well, real quick, apparently in the first 45 minutes of him being a newly free agent coach, his agent, Brian Harlan, said he received calls from 7 teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many teams did we just show? Is that every
I think
team?
we showed all 7 of them. I think we showed them all.
So you think Harbaugh was like, look, man, this is me or him. I'm John freaking Harbaugh. I can have any job I want when I leave here. And Bashai was like, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so basically every job except the Ravens.
Every job he can take. He can take the Giants, the Titans, the Falcons, the Cardinals, the Browns, the Raiders. Even if the Jets wanted to get rid of Aaron Glenn, they hired John Harbaugh in a heartbeat. Let's talk. Jets just has a video out right now saying, please go get John Harbaugh.
Really?
Yes, I'm dead serious. So
I just see only John going to the Giants if he wants that job.
I mean, I personally, I think that would be a great opportunity to start over and do something with that, because they have a lot of young pieces over there.
And his message can be fresh, and he could do the who's got it better than us, nobody, and dance in the locker room and shuck and jive and have his quirky press conferences,
Yeah, and he could be very stubborn
and get pissed at the New York media because they're gonna be worse than Baltimore.
They gonna get him up out of there.
They're gonna ask the questions that we ask that they don't let us ask.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he's gonna do all that foolishness. But yeah, man, he has this pick of the litter of jobs. I wouldn't go to the Browns. I definitely wouldn't do that. But the Raiders, I mean, you never know what Tom is thinking. But then again, they just hired Pete Carroll and they got rid of him in a year. So, I mean, who knows, man? Who knows, man? But who would have thought that Tomlin would have outlasted Harbaugh? Who would have thought that?
He ain't done a damn thing.
Nothing. And he might not do nothing on Sunday either. Monday.
I hope not. They faced each other 44 times. 23-17 were the Steelers. 2-2 in the postseason. Yeah, I hope they get their ass whooped. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely hoping they get their ass whooped. And I hope he gets fired right after it. That would be great.
And look at this goofy. Want to go to Tennessee. Look at this dumbass. Can I just call him a dumbass?
Yes, you can.
Okay. All right. He's a dumbass. And he was apparently going to be the next Ravens head coach too, but they chose John Harbaugh. Thank God. Thank the God above. Because we would have been set back 20 years. We'd be like the Cowboys right now.
Do you think he interviews this go around?
Yeah, for the Titans. Keep his ass there. Don't let him leave the building. Give him the damn job. John Harbaugh can take his spot on NBC. How about that if you don't want to coach? He can get some TV money too if he wants. Job with Maria Taylor and and Tony Dungy and tell how great everyone is. Now we did hear from Bashaudi Raj. We won't hear from him in the press conference, but we have the
Yes,
statement. Let me read
yes.
the Bashaudi statement. Then I think we got one from Harbaugh too. All right, here is the statement from Baltimore owner Steve Bashotti. Following a comprehensive evaluation of the season and the overall direction of our organization, I decided to make a change at head coach. Today, like Rod said, looks like they met today. Today, I informed John that he has been relieved of his duties. This was an incredibly difficult decision given the tremendous 18 years we have spent together and the profound respect I have for John as a coach, and most importantly, as a great man of integrity. A very great man of integrity, like Rod said. He's a great man of integrity, great man of faith. I cannot doubt that. Throughout what I firmly believe, he is a Hall of Fame coaching career. We agree. John has delivered a Super Bowl championship to Baltimore and served as a steadfast pillar of humanity and leadership. He and his family have deeply embedded themselves in his community. For these profound contributions on and off the field, we should be all forever grateful. Our goal has always been and always will be to win championships. We strive to consistently perform at the highest level on the field and be a team and organization our fans take pride in. I will always be grateful for the extraordinary work, hard work, and dedication displayed by John and his staff throughout the many successful years. I wish he, Ingrid, and Allison all the best going forward. We will now begin the challenging but exciting process of identifying the next leader of our football team. We fully understand the expectations of our fans and everyone in the Ravens organization. Finding another strong leader and partner who will reflect these high standards is paramount. We deeply appreciate our fans and will continue to work relentlessly to bring in our city and the extended community the success they deserve. All right, what do you think about your boy Bashadi, as we like to call him, Baladi? And it looks like he's going to take this serious. Looks like you said he thought long and hard, like you said, because he didn't just make an impulsive decision Sunday night or Monday morning. He waited all day yesterday, and looks like today he decided to move forward.
I mean, when you have almost all of Baltimore media, the national media, coming for your head coach, you know, coming, you know what, man? A lot of deficiencies were like masked over the past 17 to 18 years. This, like I said, this past season showed you everything that you needed to know about this team. We came in being the Super Bowl favorites, and
He said some
we
goofy comments about that. Remember, Raj? If you
I
have
know.
those
I'm getting to it.
expectations,
I'm getting to
oh,
it. I'm
oh
getting to it.
my bad, sorry.
No, I'm saying we had Super Bowl expectations, and we had the most stacked roster, and there's no way that we couldn't make it. You have people like Stephen A. and Skip Bayless and all them other goofies talking about, oh yeah, the Ravens. There's no way that they can't make it to the Super Bowl. They should be Super Bowl champions by the end. No, no. And then Harbaugh, like he's about to say, came out and said, "Oh, Super Bowl, what? No, 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 no. Don't worry, don't worry about no Super Bowl. Hey, we ain't worried about that." I'm like, bro, like what millennia are you in right now? You have the best quarterback in all of football. Every year is a Super Bowl year for you, and that mentality that he lacked for these past 6 to 7 to 8 years he's gotten him out of there. And had he had that mindset of, bro, we need to do everything we possibly can to maximize this football team, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now, Byron. Because you know what? We would have been champions by now. And he didn't have that. He didn't have that. He just wanted to get by. He wanted to win 11, 12 games, make it to the playoffs, win a playoff game or two. If we get to the championship, great. If we don't, it's still a successful season. Who has it better than us? Nobody. That was his whole motto. We're so beyond that by now, bro. And Lamar got fed up with it. And especially getting hit a lot as he did this past season, getting hurt. And when you ask John, oh, how's the offensive line doing? Oh, they're great. You know what I'm saying? Falele is great. Voorhees is fantastic. Like, no, they're not fantastic. They're not great. John, like, what do you like? Every press conference, after every Monday, it was all great. It was all fine. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix that. He just started to run out of excuses, man, in this town. And then everybody saw it. We went 1-5. We went 1-5, bro. 1-5. Who we have never. I can't remember the last time we've ever done that with 1-5.
I think only one other time.
That's embarrassing for this organization, for this town. That is
And then
embarrassing.
remember the Texans game, we was at the lowest and they were chanting fire Harbaugh. The Lions game, the Thanksgiving night debacle against the Bengals. I mean, it's been multiple times this year. The Steelers games, both of them.
Embarrassing. Embarrassed twice. You don't get you. It's just the whole thing. The whole season has been an embarrassment, and he's led the team to an embarrassment place. And it like I said, it just things needed to change. Like we could not go another season like this with him at the helm. I told you this on Sunday. I was like, he cannot stay here anymore. You cannot do this again because you got away with it the last 17 years. You got away with it. You know what I'm saying? Because they were actually making the playoffs. They were winning playoff games and whatnot. You know, Lamar loved you then, but my man about to be 29 tomorrow. His birthday is tomorrow. Lamar Jackson's birthday is tomorrow. He ain't getting any younger. And we cannot continue to keep wasting his time and wasting his team's potential to win a championship with his foolishness. We need change, and we got it today.
On for the season, 5 points or less, 45 and 61 losses, the most in the NFL since 2008. I think that's the biggest stat right there. The close losses, the double-digit losses, the playoff debacles. It was sad to watch a lot of times. And you think about this season, if they just would have won the game in Buffalo, they wouldn't have this conversation. They'd be in the playoffs right now. They got it handed on a silver platter. And like the people say with the memes, that's so Raven. Ravens going Raven. Ravens going to beat themselves. Nobody beats them better than the Baltimore Ravens. They are an accident waiting to happen. And as you see, looks like they finally made the move. I'm going to pull up the Harbaugh quote and the statement as well. But, I mean, anybody I know you talked about people you might want. Anything else on this?
Like I said before, they got to sit Lamar down. They got to get that contract hammered out. Give him the best. Give him whatever he wants. I'm gonna say this again. Give him whatever he wants. The highest paid quarterback, he deserves it. He put his body on the line. He's played hurt throughout the entire season. Didn't complain not one time. People thought he quit. It's ridiculous. Give that man what he wants. Sit him down. Ask him who he wants as a head coach. And what would you like in the draft? Offensive lineman, wide receiver. You let us know. I mean, right now he holds all the cards to this organization. This was part one, getting rid of Harbaugh because he needed to go. So since you're on this path, since you committed to him, because that's what I think this is. They committed to him once they fire Harbaugh. They gotta bring it all together now and then figure out where they go from here. And make sure you pick the right head coach for him. Don't pick a guy that's gonna, F around. Pick the right dude that's gonna be here for a minute and that's just worried about winning championships.
Like you said, it's the most coveted job in the NFL. You got the best quarterback in the NFL, Lamar Jackson. You have Derrick Henry, who still shows age is not affecting him yet. Zay Flowers. You really, like you said, need to redo the trenches, offensive and defensive line. What are you doing with Marlon Humphrey? What are you doing with Tyler Linderbaum? What are you doing with Awuzie? What are you doing with Andarius Washington? What are you doing with Bateman? What are you doing with Flowers in the option? What are you doing with certain players? Lele is a free agent, so you're going to need a remade offensive line. Is Emory Jones ready? It's a lot of questions going into this team. I think 16 free agents. You see the note here, 45 minutes, 7 head coach openings. So that means somebody who has a coach is calling about Harbaugh too. Kind of makes me wonder why they maybe didn't try to trade him, but I don't think coaches get traded like that anymore. But anybody you want, like I said, I know you want a defensive guy, offensive guy, young guy, a retread, somebody who's never coached before. But do you think somebody that's never coached before can be maybe a Liam Cohen, maybe be a Ben Johnson, maybe be I don't know who else is doing it right now.
Enemy?
Yeah, something. I don't know. Somebody who one of these coaches.
I just want somebody that's going to help Lamar ascend to the next level. That's all I want, bro. I don't care who it is. It don't really matter to me. As long as they come in here on the humble and they demand the same respect that John Harbaugh did. Because I ain't going to hold you. They played hard for this man. For the entire 18 years that he was here, they did not quit on John. They quit on Brian Billick, but they did not quit on John. Even though we went 8-9, they did not quit. They could have easily said, you know what? we're 1-5. We ain't coming back. We're not gonna play hard. We're going to go to Cancun in the next couple of weeks, and we'll see you later. No, they didn't do none of that. They played hard for this man. So he does. So to be honest with you, he does deserve those 7 coaching positions that are opening to him.
Maybe more.
Maybe more, because right now he's the hottest coach out there. So, like I said, they need to find that guy that's going to play hard for them. They're gonna have the right message. Then maybe the same beliefs as John has, and go from there, man. As long as they can do that. Don't get no soft guy. Don't get no body that's gonna get fired in the next couple of years. Don't waste nobody else's time. Go out there, search thoroughly for that guy that's going to bring out the best in his team, and hope coach us to another Super Bowl victory. That's what I want. And also, he cannot be stubborn as hell like John was, because John became very stubborn. Can't be having no dog houses. Can't be having none of that foolishness. We need people that's going to elevate and play their best players when need be. So that's what I want.
All right, let's read Harbaugh's statement real quick. He says, and I quote, "Well, I was hoping for a different kind of message on my last day here someday, but that day has come today. It comes with disappointment, certainly, but more with gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude to the owner and organization who was willing to bring in a head coach who made this mark with special team success, a difficult thing to do, and appreciation for all moments all these years that are etched into eternity. I hope a legacy built on faith, always fighting and believing, values built into an organization through a team that are worthwhile, good, and lasting, and that are admired by fans and foes alike. Meaningful, impactful relationships with players through the years that I will cherish always, grateful for their strength and courage, loyal partnerships in this wonderful building that grew into strong friendships through the toil and tempest of the job every day. Mostly of my treasured family, my Ingrid and my Allison, who are beyond compare in every way in the loves of my life, and my close-knit family and good friends who stick with you no matter what. Finally, to the author and finisher of our faith, gratitude for a journey beyond anything I could have dreamed of on my own. All is well with my soul because of the good God who guides and sustains me." Very calculated with these statements as well, Raj. One after the other, huh?
Mm-hmm. I mean, John know how to speak, bro. He's been doing it for forever. I've been watching his press conferences, his meetings on Mondays, and see what he has to say. He's very intelligent. He can be snarky when he wants to be. And I thought that was a very profound statement that he gave. And I, like I said, I wish him the best, man. I really do. I got a lot of love for John Harbaugh. He brought me a lot of happiness. So I'm not going to, like I said, this is not a troll stream or anything like that, because he does deserve his flowers. He really does. But like I said before, it was time for him to get up out of here, bro. It's just time. Time comes for everybody. So, and this was his time to start fresh, start off another organization, hopefully lead them to, postseason success or whatnot, and continue to keep doing his thing. But yeah, we needed this change. I'm grateful for the 18 years that he gave us, but it's time to move in a different direction, and we got to find out and figure out what the next step is. We'll see if EDC stays, because who knows, man. I mean, he could be out tomorrow. He could be out, later on this week. I mean, we don't know if he's staying or not. We don't know. They were neighbors. Right. I'm just saying, they were neighbors. So we'll see what happens, bro. But Steve Bisciotti let his nuts hang today, man. Like, I did not see this coming. I thought he was going to just, go along another year with Harbaugh, and probably get Lamar to be like, come on, let's do it another. Nah, Steve like, nah, bro. I gotta let you go, and we got it. I want to win another championship. You're not the right guy for it, so he had to move on. He had to do what he had to do, and I don't blame him for it.
Favorite Harbaugh moment, least favorite Harbaugh moment, memorable moment, something that will always stay with you, like you said.
Oh, that right there, that's the greatest Harbaugh moment we ever had. Was him holding that.
Which you create every year on your franchise in Madden, by the way, undefeated.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. At that time, nobody actually had it better than us. Nobody had it better than us that year, bro. But yeah, man, he, like I said before, man, he's had a lot of great, moments here. He had a lot of great wins. Joe Flacco, got him that Super Bowl championship with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Terrell Suggs and Elodie Nada and all them other guys. And he has some great years with Lamar. You know what I'm saying? That second year, that first MVP year, man, we went 14-2. It was an amazing moment. The second MVP year was great, even though we couldn't finish both times in the postseason. So he's had a lot of great years with this organization, a lot of great success, but we just haven't had the Super Bowl victories to account for it, except for that one. But like I said before, I don't hate the man at all. I love the guy. Hopefully he gets in the Hall of Fame one day. And I wish him, most success that he's going to get with another team.
Yeah, I think it was time. And be interesting to see what the talking heads say tomorrow. It's funny they released it tonight. They waited till everybody was off the air. You notice how they calculated it, Raj?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something that's funny. I was listening to Jason Lockett earlier today. He was going in on Steve, bro. Like he was killing Steve. Like the first hour of the show, he was like, he ain't gonna do anything. He's worried about selling the team. He's not gonna bring anybody in. He's gonna keep John Harbaugh. They might fire Todd Monken. Soon as the news came, I gotta change my tune. They're actually serious about this. So yeah, man, it's a game-changing moment for this organization. A game-changing moment, man. And
let's hear from Young Harps. Let's see if we can get Young Harps real quick. Let's hear Young Harps.
Young John?
Yes.
Which one? Right here. How you doing? John Harbaugh. Stan, nice to meet you. My pleasure. I guess all of us are asking the same questions. How'd it go for you, and what impresses you about here?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's a great organization. I mean, up, down, sideways, from the very top. It's a very impressive place to visit. I knew the Ravens had a great operation, but now I see why.
How intriguing is the interview process itself to you?
Well, I'm not sure about intriguing, but it's been a lot of fun. I know that. I've enjoyed every minute of it. It seems like it went by like that, and it was over. But good people, I mean, from Ozzie and Steve and just everybody in the organization have been first class all the way, and it's been challenging, but it has been fun. No, I think any coach, as you come up through the ranks, college and pro, you try to learn as much as you can. And I've had great mentors in Andy Reid and Jim Johnson and other coaches down, over the years, and that prepares you more than anything else.
So now the wait and see process?
Well, I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting back to Philly and getting back to work, but it's been a great day, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah, do you feel, though, that, I mean...
Good meeting you. John Harbaugh. Aaron, Matt. Nice to meet you. We'll see you. Thanks, guys. You can't shake hands when you got the cameras rolling there.
Pleasure, man.
Nice to meet you. All right.
And that's how he'll probably leave, Raj.
I'm pretty sure that's how he left today. Maybe not like that, but yeah, that's that's how he left today. But like I said, he's a great coach, man. 193 wins, and he's going to be he will be missed. He will be missed. Just not right now. Okay, just not right now. When he's done coaching fully, and they put him in the Hall of Fame, he'll get a lot of flowers then. You know what I'm saying? A lot of flowers will come his way then. But right now, people are celebrating, people are happy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're not doing it.
Tweeted this out.
Huh? What
Ravens just tweeted this out. They did a thank you. Thank you for 18 tremendous years.
Yes. Thank you for the 18 years of service that you gave to this franchise, stability, and a winning culture. But yeah, it's time. It was time, bro. It was time.
Why is this 21% Kevin Stefanski? What the hell? Hell no.
I do not want no parts of him.
I mean, I like him. I like him, but I don't want him as a coach for us.
No. He's not even for. He wasn't even for Shador Sanders. What makes you think he'll be for Lamar Jackson?
He might want to start Cooper Rush. No,
thank you. No. Keep his ass away from my organization. I do not want him at all. And that he a fool, man.
I don't want Brian Flores personally, but that's just me. I don't want a defensive guy. I want an offensive, young-minded, innovative guy. That's why I want Joe Brady or my guy, Mr. Kubiak. I'll take Kubiak, yes.
I want Clint Kubiak. That's who I want.
But
Because
if they do go defense, I'll take Mentor because he has worked with the other Harbaugh.
I mean, it'd be great if we get, we can get Mike McDonald back. You know what I'm saying? But I know that ain't happening no time soon.
Well, we give the Mike McDonald, they can give us Clint Kubiak. There you go. There you go. It'd be a fair trade.
I mean, can his dad interview? Can he come back? I told you I love Gary. Gary was fantastic for the Ravens. I know it was 10 years ago, but still,
he could be an advisor or something. I don't know.
He
like
come back.
Dean Pease and Chuck Pagano advise him, right?
Yeah, yes, and we need championship experience. Gary Kubiak got a ring with the Broncos. He can come back and serve us up a little bit or something. You know what I'm saying? Plus, his offensive skills was amazing for Joe. And what's the running back's name? Not Ray Rice, but the other one.
Forsett?
Yes, Justin Forsett. He did wonders for both of them. But yeah, man. We gotta see where we go at from here, bro. This has been an amazing day, game-changing day, a fresh restart to some things and a new leash on life. Especially after not having a winning season. And as frustrating as this season was, I think they needed a fresh restart. And I just hope they do the right things, bro, going forward. I hope they make all the right decisions. I hope they don't mess up because they messed up already on giving Mark Andrews a contract. I don't know why they did that. That was stupid. They should have never done that. But hopefully going forward, they don't, make any more silly decisions like, giving people contracts. Don't like Marlon get a contract. He don't deserve another contract. Got love for him too, but he's declining. But yeah, this ain't gonna be the last move. This is one of the first moves, one of many, coming for the Baltimore Ravens.
You remember this, man? Remember this from Family Guy, man?
Light the beacons.
Nice.
Light the beacons.
Had to light the beacons. I know people are lighting the beacons, man.
Yeah, they lighting a lot of beacons. I've been lit.
Anything else for the people, Roger? No, I gotta get ready to get back on here for NXT New Year's Evil tonight, man. You got what you wanted, man. 18 years, but no bad blood over here. We love Harps.
No,
I'm gonna miss him doing those squats, man. Miss him doing them squats.
Oh, wait. I think D was trying to get in.
Is D trying to get in? Where's he at? Hold on, D trying to get in?
Yeah,
I didn't even see. Okay.
No, I'm reading the text messages.
Okay, he can get in.
He said, it's too late for me now. I'm almost home to get my other device. I guess he's traveling. But hold up. But you got news though.
What?
From Jeff Zebrecht, John Harbaugh didn't have a chance to inform his staff of his firing. Is proof of how quickly this all went down. Neither side was prepared for this outcome today. Ravens team president Sashi Brown and general manager Eric DaCosta informed Harbaugh staff of his departure.
That's what they got into it.
I told you, bro. I mean, it was one of those, look, bro, I can't give you what you want, so you gotta make a decision. And he made a decision. He just rolled up out of there. He did a Michael Jordan when he was with the Wizards. He probably just deuced it out. So it's gonna be more information coming out, probably tonight, going into tomorrow. But yeah, clearly he didn't even have a chance to inform his staff that he was getting up out of there. So that goes to show you there wasn't any plan. This is all just fresh.
It's Skippy D real quick.
Standards are high. Play like a Raven today. Those are the standards set by Ray Lewis all the way back to the great Ozzie Newsome. And he went to one Super Bowl and did beat his brother on a very controversial non-call at the end of the game on a pass by Colin Kaepernick. But he did beat his brother in the Super Bowl. That was the 2012 season. That's a long time ago. So I hope I have this number right. I think over the last 14 years, 8 of those 14, they did miss the playoffs.
Right.
Okay. It felt stale to me. and he clashed more and more. And I told you that story was a lightning rod turning point story in the Baltimore Sun. And the guy who wrote it knows the Ravens and has covered them for a while now. And I think it hit home with the owner, who's not prone to knee-jerk decision-making. This was a long time coming. And in that story, the report was that John Harbaugh was tired of Lamar Jackson's behavior, his falling asleep in meetings. They were just clashing. And Harbaugh defended and said, I've never seen him sleep. No, they were clashing. And it did come down to those two. And the owner finally made what was not a knee-jerk decision. It was a gutsy, ballsy, courageous decision. We need a change at the top.
We're going to see what he do.
I don't hate John Harbaugh, and I think he's done a tremendous job there for a long time. It's hard to coach a franchise like that for 18 years.
Yeah.
But he needed a change of scenery, and they definitely needed a change of scenery. And I don't disagree with it. Wherever he's going to land, he'll be very good. Somebody can jump. Somebody, wherever you want him. Maybe it is Cleveland.
Yeah, where do you think is a great fit for him?
Nah, it ain't Cleveland.
I don't know if it's Cleveland.
I
like the Giants.
I don't call stale. 2022, y'all lose to the Bengals. We in the playoffs, but you lose to the Bengals, they go to the chip.
Yeah.
2023, let me see what they did in 23. Oh, we lost to the Super Bowl champions. 2024.
Well, that was the AFC Championship game at home that they lost.
That's the Super Bowl champions.
Man, it's still.
All right, 2024, we lose to the Bills from a drop pass. Like, what's stale about that?
I think like Skip said, the relationship with
them is all lost.
No, stale is what Cleveland is doing.
No, it's stale.
That's
is when
stale.
you have
Like, fuck, we can't figure it out. Look, if we in the playoffs every year, bro, you know how hard it is for that.
Yeah, but when you have championship expectations, stale is not getting to the championship and winning it.
And when you have a team capable of a
every
championship,
year and you losing the teams you're supposed to beat.
Who says they're supposed to beat these teams and they win in Super Bowls?
You're the favorite. And at home.
Come on, man.
Exactly. I don't know what Akeem Talib was talking about. It's still not winning rings. It's still losing to the Kansas City Chiefs. It's still getting whipped by the Steelers every year. It's that's stale. That's stale. We needed a change. It is what it is. You got a ring. You know how it is. Get out of here, man. He's silly.
I want to see Gilbert Arenas' reaction. I want to see Gilbert.
Gilbert's not on that show.
I think it was his birthday the other day. I think it was his birthday the other day too. He turned 44 or something. So if that doesn't make you feel old, Gilbert's like 44.
Yeah. Well, a lot of our legends, a lot of our people that we looked up to are like 40 and 50 right now, and 60. So, yeah, and including John Harbaugh, who's 60, 60 like 3, I think.
63. Yeah, 63.
Yeah. So
can we thank the priest? Can we thank the priest?
Yeah. I mean, he was pouring out holy water like it was, like it was no tomorrow. So you might can thank him for all the goofiness that occurred, these past couple of days. But yeah, man.
Anything else, Raz, for the people? We get out of here.
I mean, like I said, it's just been a tremendous day. Change had to happen. Change had to come on this day, especially after losing the way we lost on Sunday. They just can't do this anymore. They had to make a decision. They had to make a change. And I understand. I get both sides. I understand Harbaugh and I understand Bisciotti, probably getting into it. But what else are you going to do? You have a 29-year-old quarterback that you have to re-up. He doesn't want you there anymore, and you got to make a decision. It's either Harbaugh or Lamar. And we ain't picking Harbaugh because we've seen what happened when he doesn't have Lamar Jackson, where that goes at. It goes nowhere. It's back to mediocrity. We can't do that. We have to move forward. We have to find our next head coach. We have to build another situation where we're a contending team again. And I think we can do that with whoever we pick up. As long as you build it correctly, they will come.
Can't use this image anymore.
No, that image is dead. Well, actually you can. You could just, move it on to whoever organization that he goes to,
and then just add to it with the new coach, maybe
add to it with the new organization. So double-digit leads blown in Cleveland or the Falcons or Titans or Giants. Just add to that. Add it to their resume.
All right, Roger, what they need to do if they're watching us and what we got coming up.
Please hit the like and subscribe button if you checked this out today. This breaking news of John Harbaugh getting fired from the Baltimore Ravens. We'll have more news on the situation going forward. But please hit the like and subscribe button. We have NXT New Year's Evil coming up at 8:00. So if you want to check us out there, you can check us out there. That is crazy. Yeah, it went that way. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Harbaugh fired. Yep. So yeah, just check us out. Byron will be back on in an hour. Maybe this might be the last NXT show because NXT is going in a different direction. And a lot of people that we be watching is getting called up to the main roster. So who knows? But check us out in an hour. New Year's Evil NXT show. We'll be back for more on the Flex Zone podcast.
Appreciate you, Raj. Our social media producer making the stream pristine. Like you said, we'll be back for NXT, and we'll be back maybe Thursday night to talk about. We got D. But Thursday night we'll do our playoff preview. By the way, we're gonna do a playoff preview, and we'll talk about this as well. DMV Detail. What's up, D? How you feeling, brother? He got what he wanted.
What's going on, guys? Breaking news here. You know, is it
what?
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, yes, we can hear you, and we can see.
All right, there we go.
There you go.
But no, all bring a little levity. But Roger, I agree with your words earlier. You said, man, John Harbaugh brought a lot of success to Baltimore. He was very unproven when he came in 2008. A lot of people didn't know who he was.
You still there?
My bad, there. Got cut off. My apologies. Yeah, he definitely brought a lot of stability, but I think close losses, press conferences at times we heard it was a great run, but it was time for a change. It was time for a change, and we're hoping the next person they bring in, I'm with y'all. It should be more of an offensive-minded person. I like Joe Brady, Roger. I talked about him with you for a while. But any QB act works for me. Get any QB act in here, and that works for me just fine.
How about Cliff Kingsbury? You want him?
Yeah, we already got names getting thrown out.
I got history with him at USC. Now, he was my coordinator. I would love it. I don't know if I love it as my head coach.
Yeah, he can be the coordinator.
I don't know if I love it as my head coach.
I'm with you, D. Kubiak or Joe Brady. Tell Raj about Joe Brady, baby. He got that boy up in Josh Allen MVP.
Hey, look, Josh. We remember Josh Allen came in. He couldn't throw to me, you, or nobody.
And D, guess who got the number one running offense and the leading rusher in the NFL?
This is Buffalo. This is true.
Just saying.
True,
with
man.
no receivers and a mid-O line.
But yeah, it was. We nicknamed him. Well, actually, my friend Willie did it. Called him Harbaugh. He gave him that nickname, and we ran with it. But yeah, man, a lot of his talking, I hate to say it, is the typical dead coach walking type of speech. But it kind of was, man. There's a lot of his talking, a lot of his denying. Now, it is surprising that the straw that broke the camel's back was Moncton. Still a little surprising because he talked a little bad about Moncton in some of the press conferences. Now he had a little tongue with him, but Lamar definitely, everybody, has definitely had to be a part of this, and it was time for a change, man. You can't have this many losses of the level the Ravens have had over the last, I'd say since Ray Lewis left, but we're just stick with the Lamar era. Too many times Lamar would drive him down, defense would blow it, something would happen. So it was time for a change, man. I mean, I commend John. He gave us a lot of great moments. He's a Hall of Fame coach. The Ring of Honor, his name, you might as well get it ready to put his name up there because he's going to be up in the Ring of Honor. But it was time for a change. And I commend Steve Bisciotti. I was listening to Jason Lockenfor actually a little bit, and he was going in And the pressure's on DeCosta and Lamar now, man. The franchise is in Lamar's hands, and the pressure's on them. Pressure's on them.
Anything else, D? I know you're just getting in. Anything for you? How can people keep up with you? What you're looking forward to, and how you feel about the NFL playoffs?
Well, a piece of me do want Tomlin to get folks off his back about that playoffs crap, but they can lose this week to Houston on Monday night, or they can lose in Denver. As long as they lose, I'm good. As long as they lose, I'm good to go. It's wide open, man. I can't literally sit here today and say, hey, I think this team is the favorite. I mean, to me, Buffalo should get it done, man. I mean, I know they're going to be on the road, but they don't have Lamar Jackson in the way. They don't have Burrow in the way. They don't have Patrick Mahomes in the way. So they should be able to find a way to get the job done. NFC, I have no confidence in Sam Darnold. 0. I would say the Eagles, but wouldn't shock me the Rams get it together and get it done. So I'm going to say my prediction as of right now might be the Rams against the Bills. My prediction.
And what's your channel, brother?
Yes, Die Sport Network. We've been hot and busy. This is one of my only days chilling today, not filming any basketball action, but you can check us out on YouTube, Die Sporting Network, and on the other social medias as well, and on the Twitter, Die Sporting Net, and we got the talent coming on there. It's hot and heavy, and of course, right here on the Flex Zone, we was able to be one of the areas that brought you the breaking news of John Harbaugh and the Ravens parting ways after 18 seasons, and it was time. So I can tell you, it was time for it to happen.
Real quick, D, what the hell was that last night on Raw? Stranger Things? Man, it was Stranger Things, all right. And NyQuil at the same time.
Yeah, it was a show that kind of kept things in place. You know, they put the belt back on Becky. It wasn't time for Braun Breaker to win the belt yet. I thought they could have did a little bit more to kind of. I guess they tried with the interferences or whatever, but it wasn't really interference. Might have been a better way just to shield him until he's ready for the title. It was one of them shows in place now. You know, y'all used to say I don't comment. Well, AEW, I thought AEW's last show of the year was one of their better shows I've seen in a long time. I actually watched it in person. I don't think I've watched an AEW show in person in years, but it was well worth it. And I feel like that should be able to the plant told them in 226 and hopefully have a good run and kind of be the separate of WWE. You know, WWE do their pay-per-views with 4 matches per show. AEW like to do the marathon, but I think AEW can get that between 8 and 12 meaningful matches each pay-per-view. They should be good.
Hey, if D's saying it, it's got to be real when it comes to AEW.
I mean, they got a chance coming this year. If they can actually put it all together, they have an actual chance of doing things the right way, not being goofy, using the talent the correct way. I mean, because right now WWE is on their ass. They have what? You said they have what till 2027, right? Till that deal is up, right, Byron?
Yep.
They gotta have put all their eggs in the basket, and they gotta go hard. Because if not, they're going completely home. So
yes.
And to your point, Roger, too, with them, man, TNA has this new TV deal, AMC. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest platforms they've been on. If they can kind of get their momentum together, man, they might can get a couple of 100,000 people a week on Thursday. That'd be a big deal too.
Yeah, we'll be streaming that first show. We'll see what they bring on AMC. I never watched the TNA weekly show, so this will be interesting to see how they come out and what they do there.
I did take a peek recently of Santino's daughter betraying him. I did enjoy that.
Yes, Ms. Grace. Yes. Thank you, D. I know we got NXT tonight. Is this the last night of Oba? Because if Oba go, D, you already heard Raj. I'm gone.
Yeah. About to say, Evans is up on Raw. Trick is on
in the commercial
SmackDown.
Break, D. In the commercial, though. We didn't even get to see it in the US.
Yeah, I had to look. I was like, he on Raw now? I'm like, oh wow. I said,
They could have put that on the show. They could put that on there for 2 minutes.
Yes, NXT got to get replenished again, man. That's going to be their problem now.
I can't watch it, man. If Oba and them leave, I can't watch it, man. It was going to be left just
I'm not going to give a promotion, but enjoy the NBA on NBC. I've enjoyed it on Tuesday nights very much. And Sunday night basketball is coming up here February 1st. The Lakers and the Knicks.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Thunder and the Nuggets. That's right.
That's right.
Mr. Lenny Kravitz singing the song like Homegirl on Sunday Night Football.
I may have to check that out just for that, man.
Yeah. I think on February 1st, and then remember Sunday Night Baseball comes. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be on the Legendary P. And
they got Sunday Night Baseball too.
Yeah. They're gonna be year round, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, when they said Moncton was going for coaching jobs and offensive coordinator jobs, that was kind of a clue. You know, it was a clue that we didn't take seriously, but I think that was kind of a clue that something was about to come down.
Yeah, when a hammer
came, like they silent, man. Like either a bomb about to happen or nothing. It was like
yes, he went mob mode.
And he had the smoke just like when they had the Pope. We seen the smoke out the chimney of the castle.
Appreciate it, D, as always, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Raj, as always. We'll see y'all in the few. We getting out of here. Harbaugh, thank you for everything. We'll see what the Ravens do next.
Appreciate you, Harbaugh.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Peace.
Peace.